Mastering investment performance metrics. Investment risk remains unbridled without a unified approach to measurement and tolerance. Where can we find a comprehensive approach to measuring and tracking investment risk, and what criteria do we use to determine our organization's risk tolerance, in order to ensure operational excellence and investment performance? Achieving operational excellence in investment performance metrics requires a comprehensive approach to measuring and tracking investment risk. A robust risk management framework enables organizations to identify, assess, and mitigate potential risks that could impact their investment portfolio. To ensure operational excellence, organizations should adopt a multifaceted approach that encompasses risk identification, risk assessment, risk tolerance determination, and ongoing monitoring and evaluation. Risk identification. The first step in measuring and tracking investment risk is to identify potential risks that could impact the organization's investment portfolio. This involves a thorough analysis of the investment environment, including market risks, credit risks, liquidity risks, operational risks, and regulatory risks. Organizations can use various tools and techniques, such as risk matrices, SWOT analysis, and scenario analysis, to identify potential risks. Risk assessment. Once risks are identified, organizations should assess their likelihood and potential impact on the investment portfolio. This involves assigning a probability score and a potential impact score to each risk. Organizations can use quantitative metrics, such as value at risk, VAR, and expected shortfall, S, to assess the potential impact of each risk. Risk tolerance determination. Determining the organization's risk tolerance is critical to ensure operational excellence in investment performance. Risk tolerance refers to the level of risk that an organization is willing to take to achieve its investment objectives. Organizations should consider their investment objectives, risk appetite, and regulatory requirements when determining their risk tolerance. Criteria for determining risk tolerance. Several criteria should be considered when determining an organization's risk tolerance, including 1. Investment objectives. The organization's investment objectives, such as returns, volatility, and liquidity, should be considered when determining risk tolerance. 2. Risk appetite. The organization's risk appetite, which is the level of risk it is willing to take, should be considered. 3. Regulatory requirements. Regulatory requirements, such as capital adequacy requirements, should be considered when determining risk tolerance. 4. Stakeholder expectations. The expectations of stakeholders, such as investors, customers, and employees, should be considered. 5. Organizational culture. The organization's culture and values should be considered when determining risk tolerance. Operational excellence in investment performance. To ensure operational excellence in investment performance, organizations should adopt a comprehensive approach that encompasses risk identification, risk assessment, risk tolerance determination, and ongoing monitoring and evaluation. This involves 1. Establishing a risk management framework. A risk management framework should be established to identify, assess, and mitigate potential risks. 2. Developing a risk management policy. A risk management policy should be developed that outlines the organization's risk tolerance, risk management objectives, and risk management strategies. 3. Implementing risk management strategies. Risk management strategies, such as diversification, hedging, and active management, should be implemented to mitigate potential risks. 4. Ongoing monitoring and evaluation. The organization's risk profile should be continuously monitored and evaluated to ensure that it remains within the established risk tolerance. 5. Continuous improvement. The organization's risk management framework and strategies should be continuously reviewed and updated to ensure that they remain effective. Comprehensive approach to measuring and tracking investment risk. A comprehensive approach to measuring and tracking investment risk involves using various metrics and tools, including 1. Value at risk, VAR. VAR is a measure of the potential loss of a portfolio over a specific time horizon with a given probability. 2. Expected shortfall, S. S is a measure of the potential loss of a portfolio beyond VaR. 3. Stress testing. Stress testing involves analyzing the potential impact of extreme scenarios on the investment portfolio. 4. Sensitivity analysis. Sensitivity analysis involves analyzing the potential impact of changes in asset prices, interest rates, and other market factors on the investment portfolio. 5. Scenario analysis. Scenario analysis involves analyzing the potential impact of specific scenarios, such as a recession or a credit crisis, on the investment portfolio. By adopting a comprehensive approach to measuring and tracking investment risk, organizations can ensure operational excellence in investment performance and achieve their investment objectives.